Hi, I'm Karen Russell and I'm with Alan Walls. And we're going to go over the posture, the asana Sucirandhrasana, known as Eye of the Needle pose, or sometimes called thread the needle. Wonderful posture for opening up the hips, the piriformis, but in a more gentle way than other postures. Also, it will give you time to relax into the earth. It's calming, cooling, and it will give you a nice time to breathe deep too into the hips area. So we're going to give you some options. We're going to start first with the feet flat on the floor. Always check in, so you know, as we have a habit of always, most all of us, of turning our feet out. So just check, because you want to feel stable. So if your feet are nice and parallel and stable. And Alan's just going to start with bringing his ankle and crossing over. So his left ankle crossing over to the right. And one thing right now, notice that the activation in the feet already. So bring the ankle a little bit outside of the thigh, right about there, okay? Now the activation of the feet will help protect the muscles around the knees. So try to activate your feet. And right now, even the shoulders are down the back, and the navel is soft, and he's going to take his left hand and gently just press on the inner thigh, not so much the knee, but inner thigh. Yeah, we want to be careful with our knees. Now, as he's pressing the knee away, right, that's just a gentle way of opening up the hip. And so you can breathe into this like this, just taking a few moments to open up the hip. Now, when we get further into the posture, that's when we get more into the piriformis and opening up that area. So he's going to start taking his hands, threading through, grabbing the back of the right thigh. Now, as he does this, he lifts the right leg up. The shin is parallel with the mat, and the foot is flexed. So now, though, let's add a little more intensity to get deep into the glutes. He's going to start pressing the left knee away from him as the right knee comes closer. You can still stay thread if you want, just using your elbow. So as the right thigh comes forward, he's actually pressing the left thigh away. So the left thigh goes away as the right thigh goes forward. And you would do the same when you change your legs, right? Opposite. And you start to notice as he brings even closer and closer. Most important, make sure you keep the shoulders on the floor. So sometimes we have a tendency to bring the knees up, and then all of a sudden we're lifting up. Draw the shoulder blades back more. Even lift the chin a little bit and press into the back of the head a little bit there. And then he can even bring it a little bit more, right? Flexing the feet, activating the feet. So take a few breaths in this posture. Come out of it the same way, slowly. And then release the legs. And you can windshield wiper the legs. Sometimes that's nice, you know, just to give a little release. Of course, if you're going to do this on one side, you have to do it on the other side for the same amount of time. Now, there is some variation. So, Alan, we can show it with the one leg straight. So you can get into your thread the needle, all right? And he can extend, right, the bottom leg, right? And still bringing the leg towards him as the opposite thigh goes away. Well, there's some variations. Taking a few breaths here, still making sure the shoulders stay down, the back of the head into the mat, slight little lift in the chin. And just so you know that the low back might have a little curve, but you want to keep that natural curve, right? And then exhale, release. Once again, coming out of it with a lot of integrity. And windshield wiper the legs, that's a nice one to release. And this is Sucirandhrasana, Eye of the Needle, or also known as thread the needle pose.